Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Our mission at the garage is to save you guys as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos and we teach you how to fix your car for free. Let's go ahead and start on it now. So if the AC air conditioner blows hot warm air on the passenger side dash vent but cold on the driver's side, what can cause that, guys? The first thing you want to do is actually, guys, check your climate control fuses. Now, once you guys do that, okay, let's explain now. If you have that generation Chevy Silverado, you're going to end up having multiple hidden fuse boxes that most people do not know about them. We recommend to check out the video on our YouTube channel about fuse box location on Chevy Silverado. If we open the driver door on the side of the dash, you have that cover. It's removable, pull it out. Behind it, you have a fuse box. Things may differ a little bit for different years. And you have one like that on the passenger side as well. Now, under the hood you have multiple fuse boxes and the main one is right here. But before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. It is, guys, very important to test fuses and relays. On those fuses you cannot clearly see if they're burnt or not, especially you can see in the J-case fuses as well. And if you guys assume, okay, let's say you remove a fuse, you look at it and you assume, guys, that it's actually a good fuse, but it's actually a bad fuse. Sometimes you cannot clearly see that. What can easily happen, guys, at that point, you can put the bad fuse in and you start replacing parts and tools that you don't need to, so you lose your time, you lose your money to fix a problem that doesn't exist, when all we had to do is test the fuse and replace it. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses, how to check relays very easily as well, guys. So check it out, it will be in the description of the video below. Now, guys, quick thing: if you need to buy fuses, relays, parts, tools at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time, guys. We're going to put the links in the description of the video below for your convenience. Please check it out, that way you do not waste money and time. Now, guys, please make sure to stay until the end. We want to share one good advice with you, that way you do not end up being stuck in the middle of nowhere like it happened to us. Multiple fuses will need to be checked. For any of you that need to see where they're located, we just have the video on our channel that's known as climate control fuses. But 9 out of 10 times, okay, will be that thing. What else can cause it? It could be a bad sensor for the climate control that detects the temperature inside the cabin. But we had that happen only one time in our practice. 9 out of 10 times it's that device. Now let's talk about that. When that occurs, most likely you have a dual climate control. You can adjust the temperature on the driver and the passenger side. So if heater or AC blows on one side, let's say it's supposed to blow hot but blows cold, or the other way around, what causes that now, guys? This device right here that's known as a blend door actuator. What it does, it attaches to a flap. That flap regulates the temperature. Inside of that thing, okay, you're going to have multiple plastic gears and a motor. Usually those gears will crack, wear out, the motor will quit working and it might be stuck in the wrong position. And when you have a bad blend door actuator, that will cause, guys, okay, these problems. Now, if you want to know how to test blend door actuator or what are the symptoms of a bad blend door actuator, we have videos on our YouTube channels that will teach you guys how to do that step by step, which is not very complicated, but 9 out of 10 times that will be the problem. Now, guys, you have all kind of different fuses and relays in that Chevy Silverado. You have different fuses, relays that could be really hard to find, especially if you're in the middle of nowhere. And one time we needed a replacement one, we couldn't get one, we were stuck in the middle of nowhere because of that. So what we do now, we always get some spare fuses, relays, keep them in the glove box for a peace of mind, guys. That way you do not get stuck in the middle of nowhere like it happened to us, guys. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, guys, the video was helpful and we were able to save you money. We guys have more than 19,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels. Check them out. We have videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.